What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe here with part 9 of Jason's Pokemon Journey. Yes, we're continuing it again. Oh, excuse me there. A little bit, it's not as bad as it was when it first started, but yeah, still kind of try to get rid of these cold symptoms. That's one of the most annoying things about a cold. I gotta say is the cough there. Sure there's other things, but that cough is really the most annoying there. So, as you can see from me saving this, I am in Vermilion City now. Yep. So there were some trainers I encountered before I got here, but taking care of them off screen. So for the day, first we're gonna go to the Pokemart. Gotta get some supplies and sell this nugget that I got from the Nugget Bridge. And hope if you hadn't seen it yet, you should definitely check out my video of what happened on the Nugget Bridge there. I actually chose to just pretty much show just the footage of the Nugget Bridge to some, and I just dubbed over the messed up audio, just completely muted it, and put some different music to it there. If you hadn't seen it yet, you will when you listen to it there. So, all right. So let's see. Gotta get some potions, of course. Like all they got is super potions. So, okay, super potions it is there. A little bit stronger than the regular potions, obviously. Let's see, because I want to get some of the antidotes and paralyzed heals, hopefully. Let's see, get 6 Pokemon. And there's a place on the ship. We're going on the SSNA, by the way. So there's a spot on there. Excuse me, where you can pretty much heal, pretty much like Pokemon Center on board there. Pretty much just like say, hey, you want to rest up, kind of thing. So I definitely will take advantage of that there. Yeah, let's go with I think we'll go with 15. Yeah, that'll do. And then of course some antidotes just in case. But not that many though. Let's see, kind of go. I would say at least. Sound funny when I say this there. I guess we go with. Yeah, I'm going for 15 for right now, like I did with the potions there. And because poisonings can happen quite a bit there. See, I already got a paralyzed heal. Let's see. Should I get? Do I have a total of 15 paralyzed heals? Or, let's go with 10. I think the poisonings is more likely than paralyzation there. Plus, the thing with not saying that paralyzation isn't risky either, but thing is you can still paralyzation well, I put it this way, it doesn't damage you like the way poisoning or burns do. Let's see, I could get some awakening, maybe just as many as I can. And sleepiness isn't really a big issue, because eventually you do wake up. But I guess if you really want to just get on up right then and there, yeah, at least you have a few there. Alright, so we got our supplies. Well, we're going to go board the SSNA. Remember in part 8, we went to Bill, and he gave us a ticket to this cruise line. So, yeah, we're going to go use this ticket and go on board. Yep. Welcome to the SSNA. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Great. Welcome to the SSNA. Which in no way will be a reference to the Titanic. Yeah, in the anime, the Pokemon anime, they practically just did Titanic. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, because I think they even admitted that they were referencing Titanic in the English dub of the SSNA episode. Yeah, I mean, even got to the point where they sunk to the bottom of the sea. Or there was a leak and everything, sort of like in the actual Titanic movie, but only different was in Titanic, they hit a glacier. So let's see, put Mason up. So right. Hopefully, maybe Rat Trap can evolve at least there. That way, I can. That way, when I finish this little arc here, I can say. That way, I can. Let's see what you guys say. My buddy Macho is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Get this item here. Another super potion. Neat. So, yeah. Only. What's up? Say. See. Oh yeah. I know I was talking about the Titanic earlier. Pretty much the Titanic, the actual movie, they crashed into a glacier. Well, they hit a glacier, and that's what caused the ship to have that leak, and water was filling up in it and everything. And it was only so long until they had to alert the passengers, we got to abandon the ship, And if they had so many passengers on board, they didn't have enough lifeboats for everybody there. So, it was pretty tragic and dramatic as well. I remember me and Christina, we saw that movie Titanic there. Right, so we got a couple of trainers here. We'll get one at a time. You know what they say about sailors and battle. Of course, he doesn't look anything like Popeye, but he's a sailor. Sailor Leonard. Children! Sit down, Jackie Mason. No, I didn't listen. Just go. Would be nice. If Sheldon was in his evolved form as Floydster, the fighting moves would come in really handy because he'd be part ice type as a Floydster. Of course, of course, his level would be a whole other story, but it don't really hurt him. I mean, it does, but not too much, though. Okay, let's see how much damage low kick. Not much. Okay, try a mega kick. I guess that shell really raised up the defense points a bit there. We'll give it another mega kick. I guess finish him off with oh, come on! Are you serious? How's he gonna level up if he gets knocked out that easily? Good grief. Well, I guess I'll have to show you guys where you can heal up on this ship. There's a certain room, I have to go back to the first level of the ship where I first entered there in order to show it to you guys there. Okay, because I need all my Pokemon to level up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's save first. I want no surprises. Cause there's a room in here. I think there's a trainer that notices you as soon as you walk in his room. That's why I'm trying to, as Scar say, be prepared. Okay, it's a trainer. Okay, this is the room right here. You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? This definitely comes in handy because I got potions and stuff, but I don't have revives though. I think they may have possibly had some revives at the shop. I didn't really, I just looked at the potions and antidotes. I didn't really, look for that there, but Yeah, I know. If not, I know in like the other cities you get some revives there that can revive your Pokemon. Only thing is, it only revives them like it only brings like half of their energy back, so you still need a potion though. Yep. Okay, so let's try it with Mason again, Jackie Mason. Alright, let's see. You 6 o'clock now, 6 o'clock in the morning. And apparently, yeah, I gotta go to work this morning. Well, actually, I go to work at noon from 12 o'clock noon to 8. So, yay! Okay, something about James Gunn. Let's see. I want to come up close to him. Yes. Yeah. I like to come up. I like to be the one to come up with a person. So. Yeah, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning, yeah, so probably gonna, I don't know how far exactly we'll get, but, pretty sure, so you try to get at least, up to, probably 6:30, probably, yeah, cut it there. Alright, let's give him some mega kicks. Yeah, I know Horsey doesn't have it. Yeah, Horsey's defense ain't the same as that shell goose there. Horsey ain't got no shell. Couple of mega kicks. Alright. Now Jackie Mason levels up. I know it's gonna be a while before he evolves. Maybe like 28, I wanna say. So I could probably but I know it's 20 something. Got lights on my quick strike from the Macari app. Yep. Might have to, not right now, but if I might end up having to lower the price in a couple of days unless somebody ends up putting in a purchase for it there. Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sparky. Going with Sparky. Alright, Thunder Shock. Pikachu. Funny thing, first time that I watched the Pokemon anime, and I heard because they always say their name, right? Well, like when Pikachu get ready to do any of his electric attacks, it's like Pikachu. Like really to kind of charge up and everything. The first time I heard it, I don't know what it is, but you ever notice like when you're a kid, sometimes things sound differently to you than they do when later you hear it again. When you actually realize the way it's supposed to sound. I think that's one of the things that Rugrats. I think that's kind of what they be doing with Rugrats. So. Like, how stuff sound like you hear invincible or run away, stuff like that. And then, they get older, they learn the proper way to say a lot of that. So anyway, whenever I heard Pikachu get ready to do his attack, I honestly thought he was saying, I choose. So that's what I kept thinking he was saying was, I choose. Yeah, don't ask why. That's just what I thought I heard until I realized he was just saying, Pikachu. Couple of hyper fangs on that. Tentacruel is pretty cool, though. I remember, that kind of reminds me of that, any of y'all ever seen, speaking of Pokemon anime, the episode Tentacool and Tentacruel, when they, that episode where Misty got her Horsey, and in that episode, there was this, lady named Nastina, you probably can guess why they call her that, But anyway, he wanted to get rid of the tentacle because they were wrecking her hotel that she was trying to build on the ocean, which is probably a really dumb idea. Let me clarify that. I have seen some cases in real life where people actually have managed to build what they call, I guess, like I don't know if it's like underwater hotels or something, whatnot. Some kind of way they managed to do that. Might have to look more into it there. Maybe you guys might probably know might have heard of this and maybe know some more details than I do. But but anyway, yeah, going by the logistics of the Pokemon universe, oh my god, he knows me right when I came here. Misty looking like him. Sailor Dylan, huh? It ain't Dylan Sprouse. But anyway, yeah, in the Pokemon universe, yeah, this was a pretty dumb idea because, yeah, because it's supposed to be this whole, disturbing the ecosystem kind of thing. These tentacle inhabit, pretty much this particular ocean and everything. And let's just be honest, even if it's not tentacle, sea life in general is going to be inhabiting it. So, yeah, and I think, and like I say, if there is such a thing in reality of, like the underwater hotel or something, I would hope that they would at least, they at least are, making sure they're not disturbing like a habitat or something like that, sort of like, a lot of these, environmentalists, environment type things, where you're disturbing their home and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully that's not going on there. But that's what Nastina was trying to do. She was trying to build it there. Yeah, like, well, why don't you just build it right there in the city? Really? Is it really necessary to have a hotel out there in the ocean? And I'll be honest, even if that's possible, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think I would want to be in a hotel on the sea. A cruise ship is one thing. I've been on a cruise ship before. And that's one thing because, you're sailing. You're not, so technically, you really wouldn't be disturbing, an ecosystem or anything. You're just sailing across the sea and then you come back to wherever the port is. But being in a hotel at sea, I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, because let's say the boat is one thing, but because the first thing kind of come to my mind would be, stuff like, any kind of natural disaster by the ocean, like a hurricane or something, all of a sudden happens, and next thing you know, we're mounted. It's one thing, you're like when you're not at sea and a hurricane comes, but yeah, it's a whole other thing when you're right there in the sea. So, yeah, that's something to kind of think about there. As Mike Epps says, give me a chance to think of some. Are these horses that fast or something? Oh, must be the smoke screen. What are they, like ninjas with the smoke screen now? Nope. Oh boy. Might have to switch him at some point, yeah. It don't seem like his attacks are doing much damage there. They are, but not a whole lot. So, let's see, storage. So yeah, water hotel. I don't understand. Maybe it is. It could be possible. Maybe, I don't know. But even, I'll put it this way, like I say, even as a possibility, I don't think I can see myself like in reality being in one. So yeah, I think, yeah, that'd be kind of, yeah, we gotta pretty much at the mercy of a natural disaster, or not. Don't even have to really be a hurricane. It could just be, like a severe storm, like thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm, heavy rain, possibly even a hailstorm or something that might, kind of, let's say it might make the waters kind of savage or something like that. Especially heavy rain that could easily cause flooding too. So you got that. There's that. Because yeah, even if you're not near where a hurricane strike, yeah, flooding can occur just from heavy rain there. So, oh, ether. The ethers are pretty good there. Ethers, you can. I didn't notice at first, but ethers can actually restore your Pokemon's attack power, which can actually come in handy, especially say if you're like in an area like a cave or something. See, like on this boat here, we could easily go back and heal up without even going to the Pokemon Center. But in like a cave, yeah, you have to pretty much go through that cave, especially when we get to Rock Tunnel later. And yeah, it would really come in handy there. You're trying to get, go straight through it to get to the next city and stuff. And also, it's even more so useful when you get to the Pokemon League, yeah, because you have to face the Elite Four all at once, and then after them, face your rival. So, yeah, the ethers. A lot of time, after knowing that the full extent of what an ether could do, a lot of time what I would do after learning what they could do, because when I didn't know that, a lot of time I sold them, but when I found out, I would actually just collect, just hold on to them and let them build up, because you do find ethers in other areas, and then just have them ready for when I go to the Pokemon League. Now I know how Stu from the Rugrats feels. I'm sorry, Dee. I was trying my hardest, but I had to cough. And then he woke up and Sailor Huey. No, it's not the first time Stu and the Rugrats has had a crash out. Remember the comic, that episode when Angelica was pretending she had a broken leg, and then coincidentally the doctor got her paper mixed up. So from the hospital's record, the Drew and Dee Dee, back with Stu and Dee Dee, Tommy's parents, they really thought that she had a broken leg because the doctor mixed up there. Otherwise, if he hadn't got that mixed up, yeah, Angelica would have been exposed from the beginning there. But she took advantage of it, obviously, and was like with the buzzer and stuff that they gave her, and then I think there was this one point where she asked Stu for chocolate pudding. He's like, we don't have chocolate pudding. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and he ends up going out to get some, and the only thing that they had, the place he went to, they only had stuff you had to actually make yourself, not the already made stuff. And he comes back, and Dee Dee's like, ew, what on earth are you doing? Making chocolate pudding. But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, I know. So why on earth? Like, because I've lost all control of my life. Yeah, I gotta admit, I kind of felt bad for Drew there. I know it's kind of played up for laughs, but yeah, you look at that now as an adult. Yes. Oh boy. I know I was. Yeah, I admit, growing up as a kid, I was spoiled. But yeah, there's no way in the world. As spoiled as I was as a kid, there is no way on this forsaken planet that let me rephrase that. There's no way on this planet that any of my folks would have, even with me, even if I had a broke leg, would go out and at any time of the wee hour of the morning or midnight just to get me some chocolate pudding. They probably would have told me no. When we wake up in the morning, you get the chocolate pudding in on the deck. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Yeah, and then when they brought it to Angelica, he's like, "Oh, I changed my mind. I don't want it anymore." Ah! I think that's where he had it right. Oh boy. Now you get this item here. Rest, huh? Okay. I think that's, I know Snorlax knows that move there. Obviously, because he sleeps a lot there. Okay. Yeah. Well, basically. Alright. What's today? Okay, I think both of these are trainers here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna put old Nidoran up. Keep everybody kind of at the equal level there. Yeah. I guess 6:15, so I got 15 more minutes. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or the mountains, but stop and check. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Hey, the mountains of the sea. Oh, he's a fisherman. Fisherman Barney. Huh. Now they think of Barney from the Flintstones. Oh, hey, go to the cool. Barney! Yeah, now you know how that. Yeah, that's how annoying your cough gets. Yeah, no, I did take the stop for it. Yep. Oh boy. Well, at least you can't get poisoned there. These are poison type too. Might need to go and teach him that move, Dig. Yeah, you can use that. I think you should be able to learn it. Oh, poison sting. I'll come in handy. Now, poison sting. I'm surprised he doesn't learn poison sting before he became a Nidorino. That's kind of odd. Alright. Go back out with Sparky again. Good thing I came down here first with all these fishermen and sailormen. Yeah. Fishermen and sailors, yeah. Thunder shot. Paralyzed. Oh boy. Hits. You know, there's another sort of comedic duo. Excuse me, sort of similar to Fred and Barney. Any of y'all ever watched the movie The Mask? These two cops. One of them, he has a partner named Doyle. And he goes, Doyle. Like Doyle this, Doyle that. Yeah, almost kind of similar to Fred. Calling Barney's name a lot. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's why the coughing is occurring. I gotta, as I finish this segment, 6:30. Yeah, I have to blow my nose there. I hate colds. Get out of it. It's almost like an unwanted house gas. Come on, Hyper Fang. Defeated body. Okay, now you go over here. I'm pretty sure this guy over here is a sailor. He's a sailor. Like Popeye. What am I? I'm Popeye the sailor. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the sailor man. And we, of course, you could probably guess where Popeye got that I am what I am who I am from. Got it from the good Lord back in Exodus. Lord, if they ask who sent me, what will I say? I am that I am. Let's see the fill up here. Oh, my job. Oh yeah. Good luck. Good luck up against my Nidorino. We're gonna use a poison sting. Surprising geek, let's see. Try to lower the defense power. Let's see. Try to get my chop poisoned here. Oh no, not the seismic toss! You know, that was the signature move of, oh yeah, now he's poisoned. Okay. That was like Charizard's signature move in Pokemon. They did do it in Pokemon Origins, but I think it's more iconic in the animated series, because Charizard would lift up the opponent into the air and then go like around something. They would put the world up there. And then slam them back down to the ground. Yep, that was the seismic toss. Okay. Now, little peck attack. It's super effective. Good folk. Yeah, it's not gonna help you now, my child. Get pumped all you want. Now hit you with another poison sting. Yeah. Seemed to me like the poison attack should have been super effective since he was a fighting type. And I think fighting types are supposed to be weak to poison attack. Well, to poison type Pokemon. Strange. Alright, so let's see. Who do I have up front here? Let's see, maybe. Okay, yeah, I'll keep Tony up there. Alright. Let's I think I'm gonna go and teach him the move, see if I can teach him the TM dig. Hope that don't result in me digging too many holes in the ship there. Yep, yeah, he can learn it, yeah. Learn dig. And then when we go to Lieutenant Surge, that's when I'll evolve him into Nidoking. And I got probably which I can still do it, but I just want to check before I do that, you know, his list of attacks there. Like, is there any other attack that he could possibly learn before evolving Nidoking? Because one thing about when you evolve with stones like the Moonstone or Fire or Thunder or Water Stone, when they evolve that way, most of the time they cannot learn any other attacks, unless of course it's an Eevee. Someone just threw away a Hyper Potion? Unless of course it's like an Eevee, because, you know, they learn attacks based upon what they evolve into, like Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon. Or if you don't use a stone with Friendship, they'll either evolve into Espeon in the day or Umbreon at night. And now they got other evolutions of Eevee. But anyway, yeah, but in most cases, they usually can't learn any other attacks after they've been evolved with, you know, like different stones and stuff most of the time. So Yeah, that's a little something to take into consideration there. Oh! I am a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Oh, okay. Gentleman Thomas. So that's a Rowlet. Good boy. Oh boy. So now I can use a ground move. Now test it out here. Can't roar if I'm not up there. Alright, come on. Oh, come on! And then the worst thing is when they use roar in the wild, it's hard to catch one. No, I'm talking about these Growlers, yeah, it's hard to catch one because then your Pokemon runs away, and then then the battle is. Yep. Alright, both get experience points. Alright, we're gonna try this again with Tony. Tony! Hey Tony! I like the things you do. Hey Tony! If I could, I would be you. The one and only Nidorino. The one and only Sting. Or I guess, I know originally it's the one and only Tiger. With the one and only taste. You know how to take the breakfast and make it great! Great! Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is part of this good breakfast. Frosted Flakes are more than good. I guess he didn't like the song. You're such a hater, Growler. Oh, come on! You gotta get defeated, you guys. I mean, I don't know why you're roaring. Dude, just fight. I'm trying to run away from it. See what I mean? My friend. Oh, he had 2 Growlers, huh? Alright. And we know now that the next room you can heal up. Yep. I think I could go a few more minutes at least to complete this this area up here. This area here. You look tired. Would you like a short rest? Glad to see that everybody's looking fresh and chipper. Alright. One advantage of having this area up here. Oh boy, just like the Sailor's Room. You insolent pup, how dare you barge in? Gentleman Arthur. Oh, he got the same name as my Big Papa. Arthur. and then also, remember Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. So we can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better. By working together, it's a simple message, and it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself, but that's the place to start. Start and I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. When we can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, hey, DW. Hey, whoa, bam. Oh, good time. That was a good time. I could have used the dick move. I don't know what I was. Okay, I got so into the office song, I forgot I could use a ground type move here. Dang, dang, dang. Wow. And you know, it was they've had a lot of like funny moments with the opening of Arthur. They had one. I think Buster imagined himself having his own TV show. Actually, Buster mentioned about having his own TV show, and she imagined it, and in her imagination, she saw like the end of the theme of the original opening. Hey, PW, and it was Buster. It said, hey, and instead of Buster falling in the circle like Arthur does, he fell out of the TV. I knew there were little people inside the TV. Mom! You rude child. You have no sense of courtesy. What? I was just talking about Arthur? Guess he doesn't like Arthur, even though his name is Arthur. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this little segment here. I think there's a few more rooms here. Yeah, that way I won't be trying to guess which room I left off on. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Yep, and then there was another one with the brain. He was busy with the science fair. A world cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I think that must be a Wigglytuff there. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. So anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, Brain imagined. Brain was in the science fair, and they was talking about this show, the Magic Toolbox. I guess you could say a reference to the Magic School Bus, or maybe mixed with some other show. So Brain wasn't really concerned with being on it because his concern was with the science fair, and everybody and Francine took it as, oh, Brain must be either shy or nervous about being on the camera, even though that wasn't the case. And she's like, he's probably just worried he'll be boring on TV. I mean, what is he gonna do? Think? Dun, 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 dun. Every day when you're walking down the street, you stop and think. Think. Brain's new puppy. Mom, Dad, I'm thinking of getting a new puppy. Yes. Hey, Francine can be pretty savage sometimes there. Almost like what people say about Ash and Pokemon. More thundershock. Oh, come on. Get the fan out your eyes. There you go. Oh, Nidoran. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's try Ethan. Just use the gust attack. One thing with Nidoran is because if you use physical attacks, there's a risk that you can get poisoned from the barbs on their body. So yeah, it's best to attack from a distance there. Gust attack. Throwing him away. Knock it off with the poison sting. Oh boy. Double kick. Looks like we defeated the Nidoran. And player A. Then we're around. Oh. Yeah, oh boy. Gotta go and try to wrap this up here. Ooh, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hope I can get, well maybe, hopefully, get this down where it won't be, where I can get through my work shift there. I mean, sure, I'm still gonna, I still gotta go up there, obviously, but yeah, like, I don't want to be, sneeze all over like Mr. Krabs saying, I don't want to sneeze all over my food. That episode, Suds, when SpongeBob pretty much had a cold, but they called it Suds there. And bubbles were coming out of him. And don't switch up there. So put a rat trap up front. A little hollow app there. Okay, I'll get this item first, then I'll go take care of him. Brick break. This could come in handy. Tyler wins the battle. I might, that first thing probably might be thinking like, oh, he can probably teach that to, Mason since he's a fighting type. Actually, I think I'm going to teach this, probably to Clefairy, and that's gonna be like after I deal, after I get my Thunder Badge there, cause I gotta use, cause I'm more likely gonna have the Geodude to back up my Nidorino, which will be a Nidoking by the so yeah, Nidoking and Geodude will pretty much be my aces for the Thunder Badge. So after that, before I go into Rock Tunnel, I'm gonna get Pokemon out like Clefairy and Paris and stuff like that. Oh crap, he got poisoned. So one reason I'm really hoping for no Rat Trap should be evolved by then, but hopefully the Mankey being evolved there, probably have to there's some trainers also in Vermilion City that I might have to battle off screen to get Mankey to evolve there, which I'll make sure I'll double check what level it is. That way when he gets close to one level away from it, I could probably start recording then so you guys can see the evolution there. Just same with Rat Trap, because I don't want y'all to miss any of the evolutions there. Okay. Right. What do you have to say? Cruising around the world, my children and I. Oh, okay. So that's the mother. Okay, got one more room here. Check it out. Check it out, then I'm gonna close it there after that. I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Up to nothing good. Well, fortunately, at least they're not on board the SSNA like in the anime there. So, at least that's going to be the least of your worries there. So, but anyway, we're gonna go and end this right now. I can try to end this right now. We played for long enough, and I gotta get other stuff done. Plus, try to get this cold out of me before I at least I was like, hope get it out. That's the thing. I want it all out. But also be able to get through my work shift without a whole bunch of chews and stuff. So all right, like what you saw and everything. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to get our available books. And then also definitely support us on the Patreon, even if it's just $1 a month. Definitely would appreciate it there. Definitely, especially with as many subscribers as we have. One thing I mentioned in the video before, got like over I think it's like over 2,000 subscribers we have. So just saying an estimate of 2,000, if each one of y'all got on the Patreon and just did $1 a month, that'd be a total of $2,000 a month there. So yeah, just as an example. So yeah, definitely do that. Just like Iceman Universe does. You check out a lot of his stuff that he got going on, and like reactions to Hey Arnold, One Piece, Spy Family, Naruto, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Ed, Nettie. And also support the Miracle Crew. Yours truly, King Gabe, Quintina, Big Sis Casey, Janara Nelson, and also EJ the Supreme. And also, let's just hang out with each other in the live streams, Discord, and on Facebook. And also, definitely, let's sell each other stuff on that Macari app. And with that, we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out. And y'all see I'm trying to get some stuff out the kitchen.